So, Eric, I know you're the proud father of two. Did your kids protest today?
They did not. My kids actually are pretty strong gun rights advocates. But, you know, if they wanted to protest, God bless them, let them. I don't think the administration of the school should be supporting protests. But if my kids want to protest something, even if I disagree with them, I think they should protest something even healthy democracy. Let them protest, but let them also face consequences for walking out of school.
Interesting, because Lily, some school systems said if kids walk out, they face suspension, right? Expulsion, because they're breaking the rules. How many school districts do you think adhere to that?
You know, I'm so proud of these students. I'm not sure how many school districts had specific rules that said you can't do it, but I know that the lesson that these students are teaching all of us is that if you're going to be a good citizen and you see something that's wrong, it's your responsibility to speak out about it. This was really a very organic movement of these students. And yeah, there were some adults that jumped in, even with the National Education Association saying, you know, how can we be helpful? They said, don't take this over. We don't want adults in charge of this. This is our voice. We want our voice lifted up.
Go ahead.
Please do not disrespect these students. Anybody that pretends that this is not coming from their hearts is not listening and is trying to disrespect their voice. This is not organized by teachers. You ask those students who organized it, they organized it because they feel like their lives are at risk because of the policies of the politicians. They're standing up to people who were supposed to protect them. And this is their voice. Don't disrespect their voice.
Go ahead, Eric.
The data doesn't suggest that. Look at the Gallup polling that came out yesterday. It's a 50-50 split among millennials. A plurality of millennials would like expanded concealed carry. By covering it in this way, it's suggesting that a majority of public school students in America support expanded gun laws. Actually, school students, millennials in this country, and high school students are as split as adults are.
That is wrong. Yeah.
This is disrespecting those students to pretend that teachers are organizing this action you're seeing today.
Okay. And Eric, I will only say that I interviewed two junior high school kids, Oklahoma City. Both are strong supporters of Second Amendment rights, but they just walked out and protested. 75 kids from that school went out and protested.
I think
and they said all they want is just to be safe in school, and they want their legislators to do something.
Listen, I have a hard time believing the coverage would be equal, largely because we know that the Parkland students who support expanded concealed carry in their schools aren't getting the same amount of support expanded would advocate greater gun laws. I just think there is a real bias on this issue, and I think we already did a segment that the Women's March organizers have helped participate in this and organize this, so I wouldn't say it's quite as organic as a lot of people would say that it is.
Yes, I think, Eric, you're absolutely right on that point.
Yes.
I have to end it there, but thanks to all of you for being with me for such an interesting conversation. I still want to hear from you, Opinion Nation. Please